If I didn't have PlugShare, I wouldn't have found this. I wanted to do a quick video this week on PlugShare. Something that if you don't know about, you should be using. If you have a Tesla, you probably know about it. It's basically an app that allows you to find places where you can charge when you're on the road. You can find hotels that have maybe destination chargers. You can even find where there's wall outlets, like this one here that I used to charge up Snow White. So today I'd like to get into the app, show you a little bit how it works, and give you some ideas on why you should be using PlugShare. I've got the PlugShare app up, and I kind of wanted to show you how I use it and how I find things. So you could see my location. Obviously, I am by what is Blue Shield, and immediately you can see that there's something right next to me. So if you click on whatever you see, usually brown I think is restricted, but if I click on that, it'll say Blue Shield. It's got Chatamo CCS, and if I click on information, then it'll tell me more about it. Now again, it does say it's restricted, and I think that's what brown means, is restricted. Green I think is open, and then orange is Tesla, usually fast charging. So you can see the location, you can see there's a number to call. It's a charge point unit, and we'll look at that in a second. It asks you, is it accurate? Interesting. It talks about parking, when it's open, where it's located, any amenities that you can see that are around, and then the type of plugs you have, and the speed that it charges at. So you can see it's got Chatamo 50 kilowatt, CCS 50 kilowatt. And then down below, there are check-ins where people talk about what their experiences were at those particular charge locations, which sometimes gives you a clue as to whether or not you can use it or not, whether or not it's been working the last couple of days or last couple of weeks. Lots of different facts, and you can see here it says the charger is not for public use. It's for employees only. I was asked to leave. No public access, couldn't access. Hopes this one is accessible and it's in a great spot. So, and there's even more check-ins. So a great way, and you can even add a photo, and sometimes the photo is what helps. When I was looking at that one when we were in Rockland, the one I started this video off with, the photo actually showed me where it was at. I looked at the photo and said, oh, okay, it's right here behind the air conditioning unit, even though there was a description. So interesting. So it talks also, you have a section where you can talk about me, what your information about where you've checked in, where you viewed locations. You can set up trips and have all that information in there. I don't use it for that. The main thing I use it for is locating. So let's kind of zoom out here and look and see what else is in the area. I have located myself. Usually if you click on this little thing right here, the arrow, it will locate on you where you're at, because maybe the last time you looked somewhere else, and you click on that, it'll bring you to you. And look, here we go. We can see a whole bunch of charging locations around. Blue here, this is a home charger. This one up in the top corner, so that's someone's home they put on there. I guess you could charge there. Maybe they're allowing you to. We'll have to look at that. In fact, let's look at that. So that's my blue. It's this person's home, and there's no facts on it. So they've just basically listed their home as a charger. I'm not sure they want you to go there and charge, but that's a home charger. All these other green ones are available chargers. Let's pick one here. Let's pick one here downtown. Okay, there's one here at the Thunderbird Lodge. You can see there's Thunderbird Lodge. It's green. It's a NEMA 1450. Let's open that up. There it is. It's an NEMA 1450, and in fact, based on the picture, it looks like it's a destination charger. Yeah, it's a Tesla destination charger, and it looks like there's a 1450 outlet there. So they've got both there, and this one only shows the 1450. It shows you the address. It shows you the phone number, probably for the hotel. It says it's free, but it's for customers only, so that's good to know. It tells you the amenities nearby, and it actually has some reviews. So works great, working perfectly. Ask the hotel staff to turn it on. So again, this is a way that if you're out and about, like when I was down in Rockland, I wanted to see if I could charge overnight. I could find out that my hotel, in fact, had availability to charge with that wall outlet. It also helps you maybe locate a hotel. So if you were coming into Reading and you wanted to stay somewhere, you could look around and see what hotels had chargers at them, destination chargers, wall chargers, or whatever, and maybe select your hotel based on that fact. So it's a great way to find chargers and make me plan some events. When we were out on our our road trip last summer, I did use it to find hotels that either had a destination charger, had a wall outlet, so I knew that that would be a good hotel to stay at. Because if you've got two options and one's got a charger and one doesn't, you stay with the one with the charger, right? The other thing that you can see over here, now there's no superchargers in Reading, but there is a charger over here. So I think orange is fast chargers. That's at Target, and you can see that they have, let's see here. So the type of chargers, free, open 24/7, 2 AC plugs and a 655 kilowatt DC plug. There it is. So a CHAdeMO 62.5 kilowatt, a CCS 62.5 kilowatt, and a J1772 charge point, which I used that one in one of my earlier videos, which I'll link a card to up above here somewhere. So you can see the different types of charges, and again, you can see the comments. So the Coach Kirk said the only fast charger here was in use. Another guy talks about the different chargers. It's a really great, and then there's the pictures, so you can see the pictures showing what they look like. Sometimes it helps you find it. Sometimes it's just nice to know what you're gonna get when you get there. So I think it's a great app. Now, there's another thing you can do in this app, and you can filter your location. So let's go into the filters. And you can see you can filter for the type of chargers. You can filter for just the Tesla fast chargers, just J1772s. I would probably turn off CHAdeMO, and that's it. And CCS, which I don't see CCS on there, so because I can't use those. I don't have an adapter for CHAdeMO or CCS. If you scroll down below, show all public locations, show home locations, which I don't really need to see someone's home location, show in-use locations, show locations require a permit, show restrict access locations, which, you know, I really probably don't need to see restricted access locations because I can't use them, like this one here. Show coming soon locations. I don't need to know what's coming soon. If I'm using this, I want to know what I can do now. You can filter by ones that have a higher plug score, because you actually score it based on how easy it was to use. If the people were friendly, you can actually score it when you check in, so you can see what are better rated, basically, plugs. In fact, let's go in, done. Let's go into the one we're at right now. I'll filter back to where I'm at. Now I don't see it because I filtered it off because it was restricted access. So let's put it back in, and let's go back out. Okay, I've obviously got a filter that's blocking it. I want to show the restricted access locations. There it is. So if I click on that, you can see that I can check in. So if I checked in, I could say, there's my vehicle. I'm charging now. I've charged successfully. I'm waiting to charge. Could not charge. Comment only. I'm going to comment. I'm going to say, wish I could charge here. But it is for employees only. And I can submit that. Also, if I checked in, I think, and said charging now, that's when I can also tell it something. Let's go back and say charge successfully. I can go in and talk about how many kilowatts I was able to pull. I don't see where it rates it based on points, so I'm not sure. If you know how it comes up with the point ratings, comment down below. I'm not sure. I know I've commented before, I've used it, I've checked in, said things worked great, but I've never really commented. Maybe let's go up here to another one. Let's go to the Target one and see what people have commented. It's 10 out of 10. Would charge again. No. So I have charged here. So let's check in. I charged successfully on the J1772. Nice charger. Nice charger when shopping. Now there was a cost, as you could see in that earlier video. I don't remember what I pulled on it, so I'm going to leave that part blank, and I'm going to submit it. And there you go. Let's see if we click on the ratings, if it tells us. A location's plug score reflects experience of its most recent users. Remember to check in when you visit a location to contribute to the score and keep the community updated. So it must be based on, they rate it based on the comments that they've seen, but you don't actually give it a number. So one other thing let's look at, let's look for a fast charger. Here's Red Bluff, and let's see if we can find, I know that this one here is a Tesla fast charger. And in fact, it does say Tesla supercharger, and I've actually been there too. So let's check in there and say, nice charger with shopping available, because there is a Food Max there. Shopping and dining available. Oh, can't type. There we go. And I don't remember what speed I charged at. It's supposed to be the max kilowatts you were able to charge at that time, not necessarily the max kilowatts available. So I'm going to leave that blank because I'm not sure what I charge at. So I'm going to submit that. And it's kind of fun too to just check in, you know, as many places as you can, because then you can see where your history of check-ins are, even if you're not using PlugShare. I'm going to start using it just to keep track of where I've gone, because I think it's kind of cool. So that is orange. So I think the orange are fast chargers. Green are going to be your like slower chargers, your AC current, not your DC fast chargers. And look, oh look, here's something here. There's a little mechanics tool. Let's see what that says. That's California Department of Water Resources, and it's got a little tool, and it says the hardware was broken. So that tells you that that one is not currently working. So that's good to know too. So let's go ahead and let's go find one based on where we're at. Let's go up here. Let's see if we can find that one downtown. Where is it? It was over here. Okay. And we're gonna get directions. Get directions. We're gonna open up an Apple Maps. And then I want to share that to my car. I'm going to share that with my Tesla. All right, and it is now
turn right onto
giving me directions. So let's go check it out and see if we can find it and see what it looks like. Before I left, I wanted to show you that there is a charger here. This is the charger. So there's a charge point charge of the CCS Chatamo, and it looks like there's two others, and these looks like they're slower chargers, so they're here and here. So it did correctly show that there were chargers here, and it did talk about how they were for employees only. I don't know how you can tell that other than I think they're locked. Yeah, I think they're locked. So pretty cool. So it's here, just not accessible. So we'll head out and go see if we can find the one that is the hotel one. So there you can see it. There's an EMA 1450, and it's for hotel guests only. So pretty cool that we were able to find a hotel that had it. Now, if we were going to stay here, we know that we'd be able to charge, assuming no one else is using it, which is another issue you run into sometimes, that someone else is using what you plan on using. But that's not PlugShare's fault. So let's see if we can find another one. Let's go to the app. All right, let's go back to PlugShare. That was the one we found. Let's see if we could find another one here. Okay, this is at a hotel. I've also seen that, some J1772s. Let's look over here. This Hampton here. That's a wall. Let's go check that one out. That's the Hampton Inn and Suites. Let's get directions. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. All right. I'm going to share that with the car. All right. And we are all plugged in, so let's go check this one out. Okay, we're here. So let's click on there again and see where it's at. So there's 2 photos. Looks like it's under the Diamond Elite Parking, and it's an outlet. So I'm not sure where the Diamond Elite Parking is. Let's go see. Another one is in front. Oh, there's 2. Another one is in front of the Diamond Parking. So it looks like there's multiple. North side outlet is partially behind a tree. Let's go see if we can find it. Sometimes you have to hunt for them a little bit, and at least you know there's one available. This is the north side. Oh, there's a tree down here. Aha! I think I found it. Yes, I did find it. So there's the tree, and there's the outlet. So something you can find because of the app. I don't know that I would have found that if I would have known. I mean, I guess if I searched real hard, but when I make a reservation, knowing that there's at least 2 plugs here based on the app, it's a really cool thing. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you on PlugShare. I really like the app. I think it's a great way to find chargers when you need them, or make reservations for hotels that you know are going to have chargers. You might even see where management says in the comments that they block off the spot with a cone, or you might see that it hasn't worked recently. So you know, because of check-ins, what the status might be of that particular place. So anyway, great app. I highly recommend you get it. It's one of my Tesla apps. I've got my Tesla app, I've got a supercharging app, I've got a ChargePoint app, and I definitely have the PlugShare app is one of my favorites. So I recommend you get it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Trying to grow the channel, and every time you like a video or make a comment, it definitely helps with the metrics of the channel. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. We're going to do a lot more road trips this summer. In fact, spoiler alert, we're going to do a road trip to Texas. My 18-year-old, before he goes to college, wants to go to Texas. So we're going to take a road trip from Northern California all the way to Texas. Not sure where we're going to go. Not sure how we're going to come back. Not even sure the route to get there, but we're going to have a really fun time. So you don't want to miss out on that and all the other videos I have coming. So subscribe, click that bell notification, and you'll get notified when we have the videos coming. So catch you on the next one. Important point I didn't mention, both the examples I use in this video were hotels, but it's not just hotels. It's anywhere there's a charger that someone has logged it on the ChargePoint app and noted that location. So I don't want you to think it's just used for hotels. You can find it at businesses, you can find it anywhere. So anyway, just want to make sure I was clear on that.